watching pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only do cost only pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerves for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off in a perv. Team Bushes, Team Bushes, Team Bushes, yeah. This bitch once tried to diddle his brother. I can't even fucking imagine what this did to his mother. He got locked up in a psych ward for his sick crimes, and decades later he got exposed by Joey Dimes. Now he's on a fucking mission to prove he's no Joe Mo, and he never stops bitching cause he's such a homo. He claims he spent years in prison, but he don't remember exactly where he did his time cause he's a pretender. He made up this fucking lie to try to impress you, and he'll sad fish and he'll cry to try and finesse you. So Team Bushes is on a mission as pizza's opposition to destroy his fake persona and put an end to his grifting. Team Bushes, Team Bushes, yeah, yeah, Team Bushes, yeah. They're beefing through the shadows, creeping mad slow, watching pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only to cause Tony pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerves for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off and a perv. Team Bushes, they're here to keep an eye on you and make your life a living hell, cause you're a piece of shit and that ain't hard to fucking tell. You grift and you scheme and you bitch and you scream and you throw temper tantrums till they give you some green. You're a whiny fucking jerk and you refuse to go to work. If you don't get what you want, you lose your shit and go berserk. Go Z, bought membership for FBS's chat, and you fucking lost your mind and began to attack. Dixie Lee is a lady that you once were obsessed with, then she rejected your ass just like everyone else did. Alex Vela's channel is fucking hilarious. He clowns you in his videos and you should be embarrassed, bitch. You terrorize relentlessly in every single chat, cause nobody has more fucking sock accounts than Hellcat. Rottweiler, Luke, and Muggsy are world-class ball breakers, but Tony Pizza's a fraud and his crew are all fakers. The shadows, creeping mad slow, watching pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only to cause Tony pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerve for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off and a perv. Team Bushes, yeah, yeah, the Team Bushes, yeah.
Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? Fucking 2.5 hour fucking politics show or something? Christ almighty. Debating a guy that just, I don't know, man. I don't want to get into politics on here, but these guys crack me up, man. They could take this much evidence and present it to fact about someone they don't like Biden. But you could give them a fucking mountain of evidence on Trump, and they'll be like, well, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it wasn't, the mental gymnastics, anything to say, oh yeah, look at that, that's fucked up. Amazing. It makes my head hurt. I thought I was going to have a fucking heart attack earlier. Thank you, Nick. Michael Hensley, my man, let me say something. You guys are fucking incredible. I just want to say that. I know many of you don't like politics and many of you don't like my politics. But you guys still show up and support me. And that means a lot to me. It really does, because not many people would do that, So I just want to tell you guys that. And then you donate during those shows and everything. Incredible. Sally, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Michael Hensley, we love you more. Nick Valente. S. Frank, Soto, JGB, Pat Travellino. Yeah, that shit was oof. Hell yeah, Michael. That shit was crazy because that dude is like, there's just no talking to them. Unbelievable. He says he's seen these videos of Biden one day he's wired, the next day. Oh man. All right. Am I here now? I don't even want to forget what I was saying. Who cares? I'm gonna save that stuff for politics shows. I'm just astounded by the fact that people they just refuse to admit they're wrong when they're wrong. It's just amazing. And they'll tell you that they use this strategy to figure this out, but when that same strategy is used to figure out something about his guy, it's like no, that's a bullshit strategy. It's like uh, let me see. Maybe strategy isn't the right word, but you know what I mean. I'm finally on the bowl. It's been like 4 days. Yeah, that's disgusting. Matt, what's going on? Tony Gruesome. Yeah, I know. What happened? I lost the feed. I don't know. I was just sitting here and everything went black. For years I've been bitching about computers and I'm so tired of it. But again, I gotta wonder what's going on with this. This fucking thing is brand new. It is as good a laptop as you can get, pretty much. Thousands of dollars. But it keeps doing that to me, like all the time. Like just shutting down my lives, basically. I don't know, Matt. Not only that, but it's extremely slow. The fucking thing takes like 5 minutes to turn on. How is that possible? Is that possible? Anyway, what's going on, guys? I haven't heard anything, but I'm sure something has gone on. Let me just go to a members only here. Talk about some stuff. Pizza come on at all? The Black Power poster. Oh, that thing. Yeah. They tell me I got a Black Power poster behind me. You believe this shit? They see somebody with his fist raised and they think of Black Lives Matter or something. You can never convince me that all people are the same species. You can never convince me. And then the more I see, the more I start to feel that way. But just real quick about those shows. I like when I'm just going back and forth with the chat, and so do other people, because I'll get 200, 300, 400, 500 people watching.
Hey guys, can you hear me? FBS had to restart his router. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me or not. I sure hope you can. War, let me know. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Somebody please let me know because I'm trying to help FBS out. Can you guys hear me? Oh, hey, Pat Travelino. Thank you. Thank you. I was a little paranoid. I got this up on my TV. All I have is my phone. I'm using my phone. How y'all doing? He had to restart his router. He's hoping that works. So I figured I would come up here and hijack this thing for him real quick. Yeah. Oh, he's entered the studio. Come on, FBS. Come on up here. How y'all doing? What has everybody had dinner yet? What y'all have for dinner today? I kind of was like, I don't even know what I want, to be honest about it. I haven't even thought about it yet. All the way out west, loud and clear. How you doing, sports? Somebody give me something to talk about.
Do you see me?
Oh, there you are. There you are.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. No, sorry about that. It is the internet. It was the internet. I had to restart my router. Fucking unbelievable. During a live stream. Isn't that great?
Yeah,
I'm not going to let it discourage me. I'm not going to let it put me in a bad mood, Miss Tampio.
No, it didn't take you long.
No.
But yeah, I told them I was hijacking it, but now that you're on, everything is good to go. You can kick me off. I'll see y'all in chat.
All right. Thanks, Miss Tampio.
Oh, no problem.
Who is this? Al X. Who is that? And who is Sports 74? Do I know? I feel like I know Sports 74. I sucked the ice cream out some cannolis for dinner. Pickle Park pastries are the best. That's fucking disgusting. Just being honest with you. Let me I thought I did this already, but yeah. Members only. All right. Cash Patel got a van parked out front, the intercepting your connection. Yeah. Soon. Al X. Yeah, Matt. I don't know either. I don't know. Oh, motherfucker. Give me a second, guys. I don't know if I should do this or if I should just go do a politics show. You know what I mean? I don't know if I should struggle to find something to come up with and possibly not get any donations or go to a politics show. Because yesterday, I'll tell you what, I think the majority of no, not if you include cash, but I definitely got like 90% of my super chats on the politics shows. But a lot of those people were you guys, you know? It wasn't all new people. So Tony's sticking to his guns so far. He hasn't come back on. Yeah. He'll be back. He will definitely be back. He has no choice. He's sleeping at his mother's right now. He's in his room. Fucking guy's got a room at 58 years old. But he doesn't have a room at the same time. You know what I mean? I think he has to spend about 3 days every 4 years at his mother's house. Something like that. I remember the last time we were coming back from Ocean City, and I went there by myself for, a court date, but we haven't gone to Ocean City together since maybe winter of 2022 or something. And I remember driving home, and he was talking real quiet, because his mother doesn't want him live streaming from there. And he was getting really emotional in a way. He was talking about his childhood and things that happened to him in his life and give, a sob story basically. But he almost, for a minute there, I'll never forget that day. I was driving home. I think I was in some part of PA outside of Lancaster or something. And I said, Jesus Christ, he almost sounds human. Like he almost sounds like a real person. And then that thought went away because I remembered that, he's not one. But for a minute there, I was fooled. Pizza got shoebox money. Yes, he does. Pizza is sickening. Everybody on here is sickening. I'm ready to just trash everybody. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Everybody makes me sick. Just disgusted with these people. Disgusted. Fucking Angel now. She's the big topic of conversation, but I guess she has been. I just didn't notice because I don't listen to much. But she's beefing with a lot of people now, isn't she? And all of them are because of Jim, pretty much, I think. Yeah. Bet I won't what? Bet I won't what, Michael? Was that really Carlos in the politics stream, bro? Oh, I don't know. I didn't even see a Carlos. Did it look like him? Pizza sucking on his mother's teeth. I'm not really trying to beef with them. It's stupid to even bother. Well, you, yeah, no, of course not. Doesn't it make no sense for you to do it? Oh, trash everyone? Yeah, I don't know if I will. I'll think about it. Think about it, Michael. Yep, lots of beef with the other one. Yeah, lots of beef. A lot of people fighting with her. And she don't care. She loves this shit. She's probably raking in a fortune, so it makes it all worth it. Fuck that. Nope. I mean, if you think about it, like, she's platformed some bad people. Still does. Some very, very bad fucking people. But this is actually the worst. Is it possible? No. Unless we find out he's a pedo, I guess he can't be worse than MRE. But I think everybody else he's worse than. Yeah, I mean, like, Tony Pizza is a sweetheart compared to that guy. Tony Pizza is just a nice guy compared to him. You know what I mean? He don't want no trouble. There are a lot of pain vultures. What do you mean? I can't believe this shit. What, Matt? You mean the stuff, the gym stuff? Or I don't think it was Carlos. Yeah, I don't know if Carlos would come into one of those chats or any chat. I don't know. Probably not, though. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess none of us should really be surprised, but if you listen to Stand Up Guy's show, his last show, and I'm not the type of dude to promote a Stand Up Guy show, but what do I care? You'll want to throw up by the time you're done. There's so much information on there. I was skating yesterday, like, wow, man, what the fuck? Then Angela was on the show. A lot of surprising things happening, right? You'd never expect that. Interesting. Angel. Angel's so fucking bad. I mean, she fucked up so bad with this one that me and Angela are getting along. I mean, so bad. Think about it for a second. The impossible is happening. You know what I mean? People, this is what happens, man. People have beefs on here, and it brings other people together. Not like how a lot of them do it. They get together specifically to attack somebody. But I mean, people also just get together because they realize, like, when they're fighting with the same person, like, damn, we feel the same way about the same things. We kind of have shit in common. You know what I mean? Like, and it's when somebody's doing something so fucking disgusting that everybody's appalled by it. Even the shit they have done to each other in the past doesn't really matter anymore. Like, if everybody can come together against certain things. That's why I think the saddest thing going on in America right now is that Americans couldn't even unite to demand those Epstein files. Unbelievable. I couldn't imagine a more important issue right now. But, but anyway, I guess on here, depending on what you do and how bad it is. Yeah. FBS and a right winger getting along. And listen, you know me, guys. I mean, it's so confusing for me being on here because I truly am a guy who just likes to get along with people. You know what I mean? Believe it or not. I'm not, me, I don't want a ton of friends, if any. But I mean, just getting along with people, I'd rather have it that way than have somebody, trashing me or my family. But at the same time, I need constant drama. It's the only way to do these shows. It's the only way, you know? So it's tough because you got to fight with people when you don't even want to fight with them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like these politics shows. I'm already getting to the point where, and don't get me wrong, I'm not quitting. Hey, BB, how are you? Um, who does? What was I going to say? Oh, I'm not quitting the politics shows or nothing. Not even close. That's my thing now. But even like last night, it's like, oh God, because you're just sitting there being fucking verbally assaulted by everyone. I sound like a guy on the right. Interesting. All right. Um, and then me going back at them. And I feel worse about tearing people apart than I do about them tearing me apart sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like the fighting is just draining, man. It is draining. That's why I haven't been doing it, man. Again, like I said yesterday, anybody who would even try to say that I couldn't fix this views issue in a heartbeat, you're just lying to yourself. I could have titled this show Angels and Asshole, and there'd be 200 people watching. You know, it's just the fighting is draining, man. It's draining. It's like I'm expressing myself about Angel because I don't like what she's doing. And I have no choice but to do that. I'm not the kind of guy who could sit back and just stay quiet. Yeah, I agree with you, JGB. Oh no, not anywhere near a complete leftist. No. I'm gonna express myself about it, but I'm still not like in full on attack mode. She'll have to do something to me. And then it would be like some sort of war. You know what I mean? Or somebody else. Like I'm a fairly smart guy. You know what I mean? I know what to do and what not to do. Not always, that's for sure. I've made many, many mistakes in my life. But I mean, with this now, I'm learning more and more who to ignore, who to give attention to. Like there's people that have, no subs, they get no views, and they're making elaborate videos about me. And it's like, why would I even give you the attention of talking about it? You know what I mean? Why would I even do that? Why would I even go back and forth with you? Like, there's these channels that have 1,000 subs, stuff like that, right? And they think they're a big fucking deal. And they'll talk about me and things I've said in the past and, King of Mob Tube type stuff and all that. And it's like, what you don't realize is you wouldn't even have a channel if it wasn't for me. Like, in all honesty, if you're one of these people with a small channel that at least started out about the mob, chances are you are just trying to do what I did on here. That's what everybody tried to do. So it's like, it's so funny when people talk about me like I ain't shit. I'm just some arrogant guy who thinks I'm a big fucking deal. Meanwhile, you wouldn't even exist on YouTube without me, because if this community wasn't here and stuff, most of these channels wouldn't be either. It's so funny. And I'm not acting like, I'm some big deal. I'm not. I'm just saying facts are facts. You can't tell me many channels, if any, that started on here without talking about me in some way, shape, or form, using me in some way, shape, or form. And that's the truth. When I was getting crazy views and my subs were flying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, we got a problem. Let me see something. Let me remove that one. That one. Hold on, guys. Okay, cool. We got a rogue wrench. I'm just gonna remove some wrenches. Hold on. What the fuck? Somebody who has a wrench here, I never gave a wrench to. All right, so let me see. Oh. Oh man. All right. Well, but why do I have a? Can somebody tell me why I have a Patrick Rogers that has a wrench? Who in the fuck is that? I know my memory's bad, but I don't even remember that name. Patrick Rogers. I got to. I'm gonna remove some people that don't come around anymore. Since I'm back here, probably gonna take a lot of wrenches right now. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one. Just bear with me, guys. Don't go nowhere. No, I got you now. But since I'm doing this now, I'm just gonna. I don't even know who some of these people are. Yeah, I'm taking a fuck ton of wrenches. Let me see. That one needs to go. Nunzio Russo. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Frenchie. What the fuck is going on back here? This is very odd, guys. All right, well, I took all the. I don't even know who are these people. Who's Patrick Rogers? Who is Nunzio? Whatever the fuck. Who are these people? Well, then you better let me know who the fuck you are to get your wrench back. Because I just any fucking any name I didn't remember, I just or I'm not familiar with, I just deleted. So anyway, what I was saying is, and I don't even. I'm tired of going over this type of shit over and over, but yeah. I have that video somewhere, by the way. That'd be interesting to show. Let me see if I can find that. I probably never named it, what it was. I don't care. Forget about what I was saying. I'm tired of talking about myself and this shit. Like, it's just funny that people who wouldn't even be here without me talk about me like I'm some fucking clown and, I'm completely unimportant, Like people are having a field day with this thing with the views, me getting low views. In the meantime, it's like, again, you could all be on here for the next 20 years. You'll never do a tenth of what I've done. You'll never accomplish anything. None of you will ever do anything positive and try to help anyone in any way. It'll be all fighting all the time. And there's these channels that's what they do. They literally just pick a target every day or every now and then. And then for no reason, even when there's no beef and I'm not saying anything about them or whoever the target isn't, and they'll just start fucking with them, and it's like, that's when you deserve to get demolished. And if I find you worthy, I will demolish you. But some of these channels don't matter. I want to make something clear. If you're talking about me having low views and it's taken you years to get 1,000 subs or 2,000 subs, shut the fuck up. Okay? Because I had your entire sub count in 12 days, not to fucking mention that I have gained in the last 2 weeks almost your entire sub count. I have let me see, 9,720 subscribers. Oh, nice. And 2 weeks ago, I had, I think it was, let's see, 8980, I think. So almost if you're a channel with like 1,000 subs or something, and there's a bunch of them floating out there. I've gained pretty much all your subs in the last 2 weeks, just like I did in the beginning. So any of these people who are talking about, oh, his views are down, and oh my God, nobody watches the show anymore. Look, he only gets 500 views. Or shut the fuck up, because you'll never know what it's like to actually have a fucking successful MobTube channel. For years, for three and a half years, I would average 250 people in every live chat, but I just, it's like Angela was saying on the show yesterday. It really is true, between certain things you go through and that medication, it just changes the way you see things. Like a lot of people on here, they take little digs at me. I've been hearing, right? What you don't understand is, first of all, a long time ago, I became bulletproof to that shit. It just didn't bother me anymore. Everybody had said so much, there was nothing left to say. But now, and I will give it to Prozac for this, I literally don't care. Like, there's nothing you could say about me that would get me angry. I am so chill and calm, and I got my mind on so many other things, and I'm so determined to leave all of you behind, because these people now, they're talking about my views. What they're forgetting to tell you about is me getting 20, 30,000 views a day on the politics videos. They're just worried about this shit. And in case you haven't recognized, I pretty much gave up on this a long time ago when I decided I'm not just going to fight with every asshole who decides to say my fucking name. So let me just shout out my man, Mr. Anonymous 6. $49 for Yo Chris. I'm late. What I missed, Cuzzo. Not much, bro, because I fucking my computer shut down. Well, the internet technically took a shit on me a couple of times in the beginning of the show. So we're just kind of getting going, maybe the last 15, 20 minutes. Just talking about scumbags on here and shit, So I don't know. I crack up with these people. There's people who are just now getting to where I was for the longest time, and they've been on here for years. So anytime I decide to, and it doesn't have to be anything big, I could do a show titled MRE is a neo-Nazi, something like anything, and there'll be 150 people watching. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, man. This is the pointless fighting of all this. That's like what Angel did. How stupid is it to fucking throw all your friends away and gain a fuck ton of new enemies? Like, fuck these friends, these loyal ride or die people. Let me make as many people mad at me as possible, and then throw everything away for some stranger who I know is a horrible person, because she knows. So now you're fighting with everybody. And Angel will be the first person to tell you she don't like fighting with people. But she deliberately platforms a guy who will have her fighting with everyone. With everyone. That guy wasn't on her show, I wouldn't be saying a word about her. And I'm sure a lot of other people wouldn't either. So that's what what Angel does. Like, it's just like the MRE thing. Let me give you an example. I don't care what anybody says. Me and Angel had our beefs back and forth. We fought. We were friends. We fought. We were friends. That went on for like a year. But when maybe 8 months, 9 months, whatever it was, when and me and Common really sent the information to Angel about MRE. That was what a real friend does. You know what I mean? That was like, hey, even though I don't like you, I still don't want you to be fucking smeared all over the world for this. I want to give you a heads up. And what does she do? She gets mad at the people who try to help her, and she becomes friends with the villain. The guy who we just proved to her is a goddamn neo fucking Nazi. So that's the thing. Let me tell you something, man. You've seen me get rid of a lot of friends on here, but nobody loyal. I have not parted ways with a single loyal individual, not one. If you're loyal to me, you ain't going nowhere unless you choose to. You know what I mean? But, I've never really had any loyal content creator friends, not a single one. You guys, that's why you guys, even like say Michael. I love Michael Hensley, right? The dude's just a truly kind, a caring person. He's a good guy. And every time when I would do those politics shows, I know it's my show and I should be like, fuck what anybody thinks. I'm just going to say what I want to say. But when I would see that I pissed them off, I'd be like, damn, man. I don't want a friendship like that to end over stupid politics, So I would call them up or apologize, whatever, Michael even left here for a while and then came back. We're friends. We're going to remain friends, but you guys, people like Michael, people like Miss Can't Be Wrong, people like War. I hate doing this because if I miss anybody, I'll be in trouble. Oh, people like Joey Dimes. So many people here who are truly loyal friends. I'll never get rid of you, no matter what. If you choose to leave, that's up to you. But getting rid of loyal friends is the worst mistake you can ever make. You know why? Because there's not many out there. They're very hard to replace. Loyalty is something that's fucking very hard to come by. Oh, I know you do, War. Very hard to come by. So when you find loyalty, and especially don't give up your loyal friends for a person who you really don't know from Adam. Like you don't know. It's just like the MRE thing. I mean, Angel turned on so many people for MRE, but you didn't even know his name until I told you. I mean, like, what are you doing? And look what you came to find out, that the guy's a Nazi, a fucking kid diddler, and a fucking, rat. I mean, it's amazing that she has a fucking habit of just making bad decisions one after another every day. Guys, please donate. I'd appreciate it very, very much. And again, Mr. Anonymous 6, thank you for that $49. I needed that. Donate, guys. Come on. And hit the like button if you want. That might help things out. Hit the like button. Because there's no doubt that I know not as many people are watching because it's different stuff I'm doing now. I'm not doing all the fighting and shit. But there's no doubt that part of this is the fucking algorithm. There's no question. For me to start a show with 25 people and you don't even see like the regulars, there's something wrong. So please hit the like button if you can. Everybody. How about all of you do it? It won't hurt. So anyway, there was with certain people I parted ways with, there was one or two times where I said, fuck, man, maybe I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? Maybe I was just mad and I should have given myself time to cool off and put more thought into it. But you know what has happened with every one of them? Every one of them within, however long it took, every one of them eventually showed me that I made the right decision. You know what I mean? That's like, oh, yeah, I dodged the bullet there. I'm glad I ended that friendship when I did, So that's what we do, Miss Campion. So that's why it fucks me up with Angel, because listen, I don't care about Angel. You got to know that. I don't give a fuck about Angel. I don't care about, any of these content creators for the most part. And up until yesterday or something, me and Angela weren't really on like talking terms. So in other words, there was no skin in the game for me if they remain friends or not. I had no skin in the game. What the fuck would I care? But anytime I see somebody do that, it's like, man, you don't even know what you're doing to yourself, because Angela would have been there forever. And everybody else too, Maureen and all those people probably would have stuck with her forever. But she traded them all in for a guy who is without a doubt temporary. There will be, something will happen, and he'll wind up doing more damage to her than anybody's done yet. No question. So and then you're sitting there alone, like, oh shit, look at that. Yeah, I look like the sucker. I fucking did all this shit for this dickhead. Now he's fucking tearing my family apart, And then, Angel will have relatives that pass and stuff. And we'll see how funny she thinks it is when Jim attacks, her deceased loved ones. All that stuff comes back to you. It all comes back to haunt you. It really, really does. Like, let me just tell you, there's situations in my life, because I always did this. I would get close to people and then cut off the friendship, relationship. I did it with women a lot. And friends. You do one thing wrong and it's like, I never want to talk to you again. But that came back to me in some ways. There's a couple of people who did it to me. And I was like, wow. It doesn't seem fair. It's like, how the fuck could you do that? And then you think, wait a minute, I did the same thing to like fucking 40 people. You know what I mean? So all this shit comes back to you, man. Edna's a monkey. She's a performer. If you don't do anything, you're done. That's what he said to her. Yeah, that's the quote. Wanting to film an old lady moving and stuff. I mean, you gotta wonder, did you want to kill her? I mean, the extra stress on top of moving. You gotta have a film fucking crew watching you. And who would have even done it, by the way? Would she have just done it herself, just recorded her move? Because he ain't coming out of hiding to do it. Just to be clear, Maureen left way before it appeared. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Damn, I can't stop sneezing. My cat ran away from me. She couldn't take the noise. That sucks, Jennifer. I hope you feel better. Whatever's wrong with you. That or get her channel suspended and banned like he did to his own channel. That hasn't even happened to Pizza. Yeah, what is his shit? Is his shit like super banned? Like, how is it that he can't have any channel? Guys, I'm going to ask again. Please donate to the show. I'd appreciate it. You guys are watching. You're enjoying it, obviously, or you would have left. Please donate. Super chats, super stickers, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo. The video, not a mod, so can't show link. A video of him saying that to her. I think we might have seen it yesterday. He's got serial killer vibes, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's very very creepy, when you meet a person who can do and say stuff like that. I mean, and not think it's going to come back on you, because everything does, man. I don't care what anybody says. Everything does. It's just like these people who fake cancer and shit. You're going to get cancer one day. I truly believe that. If you did that shit, then again, most of us probably will, but you know what I'm saying? It's like you're putting it on yourself by faking that shit. The universe is like, oh, you want cancer? Here you go. No, I didn't. So hey, it is what it is. People can make their own fucking decisions, but man, fucking Angela would go to war for that woman. Trust me, I know. You don't even have to do anything to Angela. All you have to do is fuck with Angel. So. And to not even really give a shit, Like I don't care who you want to mention. You name anybody who I was once friends with and we went our separate ways. I absolutely went out of my way not to talk about you. Unless I'm talking about people I was close with. I would do everything to just make sure we don't fight because we were friends. But people can't handle that, apparently. People want to come after you. It's the only thing that makes them feel better, I guess. Very strange. Faking cancer is just mental. Yes, it is. It is. And there's a lot of people who have done it. We've had people in this community who have done it. It's just, I guess people don't believe in karma at all. I don't know. But you talk about your people's dead children, and your child might die, just to teach you a lesson. Now he doesn't care if his child dies; he has nothing to do with her. But still, well, none of us are saints, that's for sure. Matt was talking about the video you showed yesterday from Leanne's. Oh yeah. What was I just gonna say? Oh. You always got to think about Kabani Savage's story. No BTF. No, thank you. Kabani Savage was the kingpin from Philadelphia. Okay. This motherfucker got sentenced to like 13 death sentences. Okay. Kingpin from Philadelphia. He goes to federal prison. And while he's in there, he tells his sister and his friend to go firebomb the house of a witness in his case. Now, before that, they got his fucking cell wired. And he's talking about the witnesses' children, the people who are going to testify against him. He wants them to be lit on fire. He wants them to be like, toasted, basically. And he's talking about, I'll put barbecue sauce on them dead bitches. This is what he's saying from his cell. You guys can look up Kabani Savage wiretaps. I don't know if it's still on here, but it was. This guy was sick in the fucking head. All he talked about was if the father's a rat, the son's gonna grow up to be a fucking mouse or some shit like that, or the son's a mouse, some shit like that, just going on and on. I want to take their 10-year-old and bash their fucking head with a baseball bat. Like, that's the kind of shit he said. And he sent his sister and his friend to go firebomb this house. What are you talking about, Miss Campbell? And I forget how many people died, but it was an entire family. An entire family: grandmother, mother, siblings, baby, like an 8-month-old baby, the fucking dog. Everybody died. And then he's in his cell again, talking about how funny it is that they're all burnt up. The children, the baby, the baby is the one he made the comment about. If his father's a rat, he's a mouse, something like that. Anyway, next thing you know, his daughter's mother, she was going out with a friend of mine from New York City, another guy that was way up there. He just got out of the feds, actually. And she had her daughter, Sierra, Kabani Savage's beautiful little girl, on Duke Street, just chilling. She was talking to people she knew from New York City, and she's actually from Lancaster. And Sierra was playing with her friends, and some Parkway guys pulled up and opened fire. And the only person who got hit was that little girl, 10-year-old girl, Kabani's daughter. She died. Me and my daughter were like 3 blocks away. It was on Mother's Day one year, and I took my daughter to this Mother's Day street fair. We were 3 blocks away when it happened. And she died. And I don't think this was right, but they started putting in the papers and shit like that was his karma, basically, for wanting kids dead and for killing kids and for, talking about all the stuff he wanted to do to hurt them and shit. I don't like to think that a little girl, had to pay for his mistakes, but it does make you think when something like that happens, right? I mean, that shooting that day was like, there's a bunch of Southside guys, a bunch of Parkway guys start shooting, and they only hit the 10-year-old girl. Crazy. So I sent you that video we talking about. Well, from yesterday, you mean? Yeah. She died. You can look her up. Sierra, Ciara Savage. Beautiful little girl, man. Beautiful little girl. Yeah. That's all he did. Listen to those wiretaps. Oh my God. This shit was fucking sick, man. Sick, the shit he would say. And then his little girl ends up getting killed. Because he would say in his cell on the wiretaps, like, if my kids got to grow up without a dad, I want them to have to grow up without their kids. So he wanted their kids specifically dead, and then that little girl gets killed. In York City, that's a regular occurrence, those types of shootings. Not often does a child get hit, but that day she's the only one. So if I remember correctly, I believe she's the only one. Let me just see something. That's why, I don't fuck around with shit like that, man. I don't even fuck around with wishing, like, well, not wishing, but like, making fun of people who have cancer and stuff like that. It's crazy. Let me see something. I'm trying to see if these wiretaps are still on here. That would be awesome to play, but I don't think they are. Oh, that's Jeff's video right there. Yeah, I don't think the wiretaps are on here anymore, but if you could listen to them, shit's wild. Stuff you would say. Anyway, my point in all that is, I just don't, like you said, Miss Camp, you're wrong. I believe you said, don't tempt fate, So when you wish shit like that on other people's children, now you're in my opinion, as crazy as it might sound, now you're putting your child in the line of fire. It's like the universe is going to say, oh, it's just like, listen, sorry, guys, don't get mad at me. But Charlie Kirk sat on an interview and said, I want to see public executions. I want people to be executed in public, and I want children to have to watch. Wow. You know what I mean? Don't tempt fate. Better be very careful. If you say something like that, you better say, not my execution. Just bad guys. You know what I mean? But I guess he left that part out. No words for anyone that could talk about children like that. No, and that's why I'm disgusted about this thing. Like the shit Jim did with me, I tore him apart. He did a little stupid little fucking stunt, whatever. I don't care about that, really. It's because they've been doing shit like that for years. It's the stuff about the kids, man. I can't imagine you guys. I can't get into every detail of my life, but there's many reasons, and I think most normal people feel the same way. That the thought of a child being hurt makes me want to cry. It sickens me, It sickens me. The thought of a small child, like a 7-year-old, dying. I just can't imagine anything sadder in this world. I just can't. I don't care how bad of a guy you are, how much you want revenge on people. You could say anything about them. But when you make fun of a dead child, whatever happens to you in life, whatever bad happens to you, you fucking deserve it. And I hope you suffer. Seriously. I hope so. And the funny thing is, this isn't even a guy who's like at war with somebody, so he's talking about their child. He just does it like as a joke. He'll just make fun of their dead kid or something. It's like it just rolls off his tongue. It's his go-to. And not only do I not respect it, it just if you platform someone like that, you make me fucking sick. I honestly thought for all these years that there was a limit for Angel, that there was a line she wouldn't cross. Boy, was I wrong. Was I fucking wrong? There's no bottom for Angel, There's no point where she says, okay, that's too far. You know what I mean? If I allow you on my show and you say some despicable shit like that, I got bad news for you. You're not allowed on my show anymore. Period. But whatever. Angel could do whatever she wants, but she's got to be ready to, deal with the backlash and expect that people are going to, or respect that people are going to start talking about you the same way your friend talks about people. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get going just because I'm going to do a politics show. I just wanted to get an hour in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate everything from you guys. I truly do. Mr. Anonymous 6, again, thank you, man. You saved my day today. You absolutely did. So I get sad when you're not around. I do. I say, where's Mr. Anonymous 6? God damn it. I'm going to make $4 today. I know it. The funny part is I have no idea who Mr. Anonymous 6 is. I swear to God, I have no fucking idea. None. But that motherfucker has been my savior lately. Sorry for calling you a motherfucker. It's just how I talk. Oh yeah, that's horrible too. Yeah, that's horrible too. And I would say that to Angela. You know, the only difference is that she's always been with MRE. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she just discovered him, like Angel discovered Jim. You know, Angel is 64. BB, 64. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get going because I want to get a politics show in between 6 and 7 because then it's Shanna time. So thank you for everything. Guys, do me a favor. If you like the politics shows, just give me like 2 minutes because it really helps me when there's people there when I start the show so I have someone to talk to. Thanks for everything. Have a good night, guys. Peace.